So one key thing that I also want to just quickly touch about here is the difference between agentic observability versus agentic analytics, right? So there's a lot of frameworks out there like LangFuse and LangChain, which is all about measuring the performance of an agent, right? So agent observability is basically looking at the internal workings of the agent and then trying to work out how well it's performing. So it's focused on things like, what prompt was given by a user, what response was given, how much tokens did you use, what was the latency in response. So it's kind of trying to measure the performance of the agent so that a ML engineer or some data scientist can come along and improve it. And then you have agentic analytics, where the whole intention of this is to kind of understand what the intent, just like Steen's earlier conversation today, where what is the intent of an actual customer when they're interacting with the agent? What is the reason that they actually interacting with you as a brand? And then just using another analogy, I think this goes back to this was before I was born probably, but I'm not that old. But before traditional web analytics, how did you do analytics, right? You looked at server-side logs, right? And then people basically looked at the incoming request on the server-side logs to kind of work out what people were doing. But then they essentially discovered a problem of it not being granular enough, which is kind of where all this explosion of modern data analytics collection tools kind of came from. So I think it's quite similar. If I did an analogy, it's server-side logs and modern platforms, and then agentic observability versus agentic analytics are two kind of different problems.